Hi.
Hello, hello. How are you?
Good. I was freaking out because I thought I didn't have you, but I found you.
How you been?
Good, very good. Missing you. I haven't seen you in a little bit.
Yes, that's true.
Okay, Fares, thank you again for being with us. This is Ofrendafest. My name is America Maldonado. I'm the director. Hi, Carolina. I'm distracted. Yes, we love you too. Um, my name is America Maldonado. I'm the director of FRIENDFest. This is a new edition that we're doing in November. We are connecting with the element of fire as a way of finding healing through art, ceremony, and ancestral wisdom. And our friend Fares here is always with us, connecting with us, helping us to elevate our energy with your magic. And he's going to be one of the artists participating in this new edition of Ofrenda, which is going to be celebrated in November in a beautiful firehouse foundation that it has a space safe for us. We're going to dig in a little more about who is Fares and tell me about you. What you do? What's your craft? You do so many things, and just give us a little introduction of who you are and why you want to participate in Ofrenda.
Thank you, America, and thank you everyone for watching. Um, Thank you for creating this space and putting together this beautiful vision where different modalities can come together to assist and to allow us to have a better understanding who we are and how we can live in harmony with ourselves. So I'm Fares Hernandez, and I do a few things. I like to do art. Art is something that comes to me very natural. And also, I like to, as a descendant of the native from the Lencas tradition, I also like to work with the ancestral wisdom and ancestral knowledge that is so needed in this time. It's how to understand our relationship with ourselves and our relationship with the environment where we live and with the elements that are our ancestors. So by doing that, we understand more who we are, and also we can be able to express ourselves better with more clarity. So I do like a ancestral event or knowledge where we participate. So we do like cacao ceremony. We do also drumming and many other things. Yeah.
I love it. Yeah. And Fares is always been a huge part of my enlightenment in life. I'm so blessed to have found you. My first ceremony was with you in Tata Pedro, or dear elder that comes, he transitioned, but he comes from Guatemala, from the Sutujil. And I have learned everything about ofrendas and offering and connected to the fire through this community. And also Fares has always remind me to connect with my ancestor life and part of my family tree, just remember where we come from, and taking the time to honor them to and connect with their essence and wisdom, because it's there for us to connect and reach out. So Ofrenda Fest wants to do an event that is going to be connected with the fire department, and especially because I have a close story with my husband. He has an illness that is called ALS, and our life has changed very rapidly in a year. And we want to find a way to cope in different ways, and this has been presented to us. I think this just came to us in a way to connect us and to share the information and to share a space where we can all heal making art. by using the elements. So in this edition, we worked with a friend of ours that participated in Ofrenda, that he learned about the story of my husband, and he was really moved by his situation, because life can really change in a second, in a blink of an eye. So he was touched by, seeing this person that he was an active fireman and no longer can do that. But at the same time, Gustavo connected with a fire that we were doing at my house, and he had an idea to do something with fire and ashes and have artists coming together to create and get together in this big celebration when we can all learn from each other. And the fire department, as I've been part of this for over 15 years, they have a great connection with fire, and they have many stories that we haven't really heard from this perspective. And when we combine art and ceremony and meditation and sound healing, just beautiful things are going to happen. I'm so sure of that. And I'm very looking forward for that. So FAREZ, you are in this community where we have been walking for a while, and you carry a lot of this knowledge. That's why I wanted you to be in this life, because as an artist and as a shaman, as a healer, as a human being, as a, medicine man, you combine all those beautiful worlds together. So for an artist that never thought that he could actually sit in front of a fire and connect, tell us, how can we do that in the real world? I can say many things, but I want to hear from you as an artist, because I'm a different artist, but as a painter, how do you get there?
Thank you, America, for transmuting your whatever happened, what is happening in your life and what is happening with your husband. It's like that strategy to transforming something like to help other people. That's really amazing to see. I'm very, very happy and moved by how you are coping with this situation and seeing how you can help others. I think this is the way how to approach. And I'm very happy that you are doing that. I know it's very hard for you and for all your family. With fire can change our lives very. Since the first human being interacted with fire, the life of human being was changed forever. Because the fire has such a wonderful qualities, and it's one of the elements that we cannot touch it physically without getting hurt. We can touch the water, we can touch the earth, but we can the air, but we cannot touch the fire. In order to touch the fire, that means that we had to have a training. We had to go through a process where we are so powerful in order to deal with the fire. So there are different type of fire, and I just want to go a little, and then I'm gonna answer your question. There are like 4 type of fire. The fire that we use in a home to cook, this is one type of fire, and that fire is a fire that we control. We have control over. It's easy, and we know how to use it. And that's the fire that changed our life. We have also the sacred fire that is created by the elders or by the wise person, by a wise woman or wise man who create that fire and put it with the intention to do healing. It's the alchemical fire. And this fire has the power to heal, has the power to transform and transmute, has the power to change our life and connect us with our spirit. This fire has the spirit. And this fire that has the spirit is the fire that can talk to us and tell us many other things that we don't see. So this is the sacred fire. And then we have the wildfire. And this is the wildfire is a fire that for some reason or by unconscious or by with bad intentions, this fire is set. And this fire creates a lot of destruction. And a lot of the fire fighters, they deal with this fire. This is the fire that creates destruction. So dealing with this fire is complicated, and it can change our life very fast, and it can bring a lot of pain because it's the destruction. It's the fire of destruction. It's the wildfire. And then we have the fire that is used for the industrial fire. That is used for transmuting the metals and working with the metals. So we have these 4 fires. And then when we connect with, so we have to see which fire we want to connect with. And so when we connect with the sacred fire, we bring more with it. We enlighten our spirit. We bring light to our spirit, and we transform emotions and feelings. And we bring inspiration deeper into ourselves. And as a human being, we carry what our essence is fire. Our essence is fire. Our home is made from the other 3 elements: water, earth, and air. But our essence is fire. And it's the fire that allow us to do things in the beautiful way, or it's the fire that allow us to create a lot of destructions, because we are fire in our essence. And when we in ourselves, we have to go deeper and see what kind of fire we are carrying. Are we carrying the sacred fire, or we are carrying the wildfire? So when we understand this fire, so then we understand how we approach, how we when situation comes, fire comes from us. And then the more that we connect with the fire, and more that we meditate and understand that we are fire, so then we can just transform and approach more to the sacred fire. That is making our action sacred. It's making our body sacred. And it's allowing us to connect with the source of creativity. Because fire is inspiration. Fire is creativity. And so the event that you guys are planning is beautiful, because how we can transform the wildfire, or the fire, or the sacred fire, the memory behind the ashes. It's the memories. What is left behind of the fire or the action. How we can transform, how we can heal, how we can create beauty with this. To me, when I meditate, or when I see myself, I always connect, and I know that I'm fire. That this is my essence, that this is fire. And when I'm so connecting through that fire, I allow the energy to create the art. So in this case, I have no control over the art. It's the fire, it's the inspiration, it's the present moment. It's that moment that embody and create that quality. And every individual has a different way to connect with the fire. So, and which is beautiful. So there are many ways. And for me, it's just allowing the fire to create in that moment.
Love it. I love the separation that you did about the 4 different type of fires. I never thought about that. That's amazing, because there are fires that are very healing, but there are other fires that can destroy everything. And their spirit, it's life is a cycle too. If that has to end, it's because that has to be done. But it's interesting to see, to be mindful, to be aware of what type of fire you want to ignite, even when you meditate,
Mm-hmm.
So this is so deep. Really, we can talk for hours. But I know you have a piece. I don't know if you have it handy because as you know, as people, we want to see what you mean. Show us something, Fares, that we can really connect your vision with this fire. Do you have something handy there, or?
I do.
Okay.
Well, fire is creativity. Fire is inspiration. So I had this piece. Can you see it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of motion. I feel a lot of, yeah. Is it oil? Tell me about the colors.
It is acrylic. It's made on wood. So this
Mm-hmm.
piece has all those elements. You can see the fire, but at the same time you can see the earth, and it's through the earth, it's through the wood that the fire is ignited, and you can see different elements. But it's how everything has to come together in harmony. That's how we have life and beauty, when everything comes in harmony, because we all need the
Nice.
elements. We all need the water, we need the fire, we need the air, we need the earth, but it has to be in harmony. We have to harmonize them.
Mm-hmm.
And when we meditate, when we do our meditation, our prayers, our intention or our goal is to harmonize, because harmony is beauty, harmony is peace, harmony is love, harmony is life. And when something get out of harmony, then we have pain, we have other consequences. So by working with the fire, especially for the firefighter, they has been exposed with the fire all the time. And it's natural that they would like the fire, but they want to have a fire that is bring comfort to them. And because they need to harmonize, they need balance, because they are dealing with this wildfire. So it's beautiful to bring to them the sacred fire, where they can connect with the sacredness of the fire, and just to find through the fire the healing, and to release the memories of all the events that they have seen in the past that have created trauma in their body, in their mind, in their psyche.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And seeing you painting, I feel a lot of pain, you know, and a lot of emotion. So it's like I feel when I see it that is when you are in that climax of, you know, everything is going on. So what I hearing that you're saying is like you're showing that this is how messy it can get, but we need to balance, we need to harmonize this. And for firefighting and firefighters are, I see it with my husband when he comes from a fire. He wants to tell me what he went through, but I really try not to hear because it's so scary, you know? Think about these are human beings that they have a job to go and save somebody else. And how much pressure you can have, you know, if you're not able to save this person, and you are against time, you are putting your life in danger. So I can just imagine the amount of strain, the stress, and adrenaline that goes in like in minutes. So, and I know talking with some of these firefighters, their connection with the fire is magical. They all love to make fire. It's crazy. They all love to, when we do a bonfire, they do the biggest one. It has to be the tallest one. And when they miss a job, like when they have the job they call when they miss like a big fire, they're so upset. They're like, why we couldn't get there on time? Or, you know, it's a race who gets first. So they're crazy, you know. But there is a lot that I see with my husband experience that he has backed up a lot of those traumas. He has seen a lot of stuff and coming towards, you know, you know, like being with indigenous communities, when they see that the person has seen so much pain and death and dangers, and you know, they're carrying that on you. Even when a person transitions, they even believe that the spirit sometimes stays with you and start making problems, you know, or if you fall, your spirit could disconnect from your body. So we're experiencing that with my husband experience right now, and we are trying to find this connection with with all your artists' message and work. So I don't want to take too much of your time for this because I know you have a lot going on this weekend. But if you want to give 3 tips just to the artists that are going to apply for the open call, what would you say to them? Just to summarize what we have talked.
First of all, anything that comes from inspirations has fire. So find the inspiration. It can be anything. It doesn't mean that has to be fire, but it can be just something that comes from with inspiration, that comes from that inner fire. So create something with inspiration and bring inspiration, bring beauty. Let's bring the sacred fire, the sacred inspiration, that's something that is so wonderful to show to other people that you have created with passion, that motivate, that uplift the human spirit. We have this beautiful time where so much capacity we have to change the situation where we are. We have all the technology, we have all the knowledge, the information is there, but we have to allow the inner fire to really motivate us and just show to other people who we are, because through our art, we are showing who we are. So let's create something that bring beauty, that bring harmony, that bring balance. And with the fire, like I said, anything that comes from inspiration, it comes from fire. Other is just do something that is come from you, that represent you, and something that is beyond what you think, that can be seen from many perspectives and always would have something else. That's the spirit. Bring something that have spirit. And third, just allow the inspiration do the creation.
Yeah. Like a person here saying creating balance. Yeah. Creating balance is the goal, right, of everything. Actually, that's me, my mantra all day. How do I keep myself in balance? Because I have a lot of fire going at all times. So, I just want to live in the perfect line, you know, and that's the purpose of life. Otherwise, we'd be always in harmony, you know. We got to balance that fire up and down and be like, perfect. So I want to close this by saying thank you for this. You are amazing. I'm so happy to be walking with you in this path and find us in this beautiful family that is the whole world in creation and in ceremony. I want to tell you guys a little more about the event. This event is called Fire in Ashes, and it's a month exhibition that is going to be gathering artists, firefighters, indigenous communities, cacao ceremonies, drum making, sound healing. We're going to have a whole month that we're going to have different events through the weekends during the month of November, when we want to bring a safe space where we can all bring all these issues and to the table and just see with that and see what comes. We want to invite all artists that have a connection with this call, with Ofrendafest, and want to just push them, you know, push yourself to come and see how you can connect with the fire. If you feel called to do this, please apply. Our deadline is going to be in August 30th. We want to submit. If you have doubts, you can call us, you can email us on our website, ofrendafest.com. And any questions, we're happy to hear your story. We're happy if you hear the calling, please do it, because you might have a message that could be very healing for somebody. So we welcome you all, and we hope that you join us. We're also going to have an opening ceremony in September with Nana Marina. It's going to be a cacao ceremony where we're going to kick off all the events that are going to be happening to our way in November. So we just want to warm up the place, which is a beautiful old firehouse that is no longer in service, but it's our friends of firefighters give us the beautiful locations for us to transform this beautiful firehouse into an art space where we can all sit and listen to each other and cope and healing through art. And I welcome you all, and I can't wait to see you all there and connect. That's what we're here for. Thank you, FAREZ. Do you want to invite everybody, because I know you have an event coming up and it is worth to do it. So if you want to close by saying what you're doing this weekend, and if you have more spots available, please say so.
Thank you. This weekend we are having a drum making workshop where we're going to make our own healing drum. The workshop is already full capacity.
Okay.
And so it's a beautiful process where we also work with them. That's middle transition when the animal and the tree, their life has changed. So just working with that part, with their height and their wood, that is in a different way. So we are connecting with that process, how we can honor life in the different ways. So it's an event where we really connect deeper with the spirit of the animal and the spirit of the tree, and honor them because they are here. They has been here before we came to this planet, and they are here always, providing beauty, safety, food, and many other things, bringing harmony and balance to the whole ecosystem, to the whole entire planet. And so that way we go deeper to connect with them and honor their life, and understanding that they are our relative, they are our ancestors, and the way they are here, they has been here before us, so in the way they are our ancestors, and to honor them, and to understand that we as a human being, as a human race, we are just one of the many species sharing this planet, and it's our responsibility to walk with beauty, walk with respect, and respect other species, and respect all our own species, and to ensure that life and the security and the beauty of this planet will keep going on and on for many generations to come. So our vision is to create awareness, how we can create a better future, how we can be a better human beings. So that's what we're doing this weekend. And I'm also looking forward to see if we can have also the drum making workshop with the firefighter. It would be beautiful ideas, because it's where we're going to connect with that. How with the fire and ashes, it's the same concept.
Amazing. I can't wait, really. I've been saving myself for Ofrenda to do that event, because I can't wait to make my own drum. And the beautiful thing, when you have a drum, you can call the spirit of that animal to come and heal you. And when you have that wisdom, when you can connect with that, your drum, it will never be the same. And when you make it with your own hands, all my drums are bought, but I can't wait to do that. We will definitely have that done during the month of November, during our Fire and Ashes Ofrendafest edition. And thank you, FAREZ. So honored to have you and being part of this. Mi hermanito querido, te quiero.
Gracias, igual.
Bendiciones.
Gracias y bendiciones a ti y a toda tu familia.
Gracias. Gracias, Manny, for staying for the whole life. We love you too, Manny. You're awesome flautista.
Yes, it's a
Y
wonderful
Carolina.
one. Bye.
Bye, everybody. If you have any questions, so you can DM me or email me or friendafest@gmail.com or friendafest.com. And we're here. We so happy to hear what you have to say. Hopefully we connect for this edition. Bye. Bye, FAREZ. Thank you.
Bye.